Hey everybody, this is Rebel Builder and I have another TIE MOC. This one's a little bit obscure. This is called the TIE Predator. It is from a comic book series called Star Wars Legacy and actually takes place about 130 years after the Battle of Yavin. So this ship is meant to be more of an advanced version of the TIE Interceptor. You can see it's mainly, the round ball in the middle, the cockpit, which is, similar to the other TIE fighters. And it's got this dual wing system going on either side here with, the black little solar panels going on here. And really there's not a whole lot of information on this ship. I found a few images online. And this was brought up by one of you viewers. I'm always getting suggestions about different TIE models to build. And I've learned way more than I expected. But, I do look them up and I kind of wait to see which one kind of catches my fancy. And this one looked really unique. It looked really different, but not too complicated, so I decided to give this one a shot. So here in the back, it's a little different. We have 4 engines going on here instead of just 2. So to me, that kind of violates the twin ion engine aspect of the name. But the ships I saw online, there was a hinge here and these panels would actually fold in and out, for storage and landing. I had some versions with hinges and built a few different options and decided to just kind of leave it like this. Mine don't actually move. That's kind of a play feature that when I'm just sitting these things on my shelf that I don't really use, so decided not to build that into this version. As I mentioned, I started with the same cockpit design as my TIE Fighter and my TIE Interceptor. The pictures I saw actually had 4 blasters here around the cockpit, 2 up here and then 2 on the sides. Because I use this piece and I use this piece, I wasn't able to get all 4 in there, so I just put the 2 blasters there on the sides instead of having the 2 down below here. And as far as the geometry of the wings here, I was happy I got it to work out as much as I did. So I have 3x3 wedge plates here on all 4 corners, and then these are the 3x12s, and I've got 2 of them on the top and the bottom, 4 on each wing. And the look actually worked out. You're always kind of limited when you're using the wedge plates to kind of get the correct geometry, the right look. Some of my other ones like the TIE Defender were pretty challenging. This one kind of worked out. And then the black sections here, I didn't get those exactly right. There's some geometry to those if you look at some of the pictures, but I got it kind of close. I gave it the look, and when you're building MOCs, you're never going to get things 100% right in Lego, and you just kind of want to convey the feeling or the look or kind of the attitude almost, and I would say I did that here. And here I have the cockpit open. You can see I do have a TIE Fighter pilot sitting in there. And here's a look at the cockpit without the pilot. Now I kind of mix things up between all of my different TIE Fighter builds as far as the cockpit and the interior go. I'm just trying to mix it up a little bit, do something a little different, but I don't get too crazy as far as the detail. And here on this one, you can see I just have kind of the black wall back there. I do have some transparent red in there. And then just the row of printed tiles here, those are something that we see on a lot of Imperial sets. I really enjoyed building this ship, but one thing about it that I liked is it wasn't quite so intense as the TIE Defender and the TIE Bomber. Those were pretty serious builds, had a lot of parts. This one was a lot more simple, a little more elegant, and less pieces, so it was cool to build another TIE Fighter, but not quite so part heavy, not so cumbersome to keep building and rebuilding and designing. So I'm pretty happy how this one turned out. And I'd love to hear your thoughts, so leave me a comment down below. And as always, thumbs up this video. And if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'm working hard on some new builds and some new videos, and you don't want to miss out on those. So thanks for watching, everybody. I'll be back soon.